Canadian Bulldog here for Wrestling Merchandise and Memories. That's merchandiseandmemories.com. And we've got another edition of Card Corner. And as you can see right here, we've got the debut edition of WWE Panini Prizm from 2002. I've got two packages here, so 48 cards in total. I've not seen these cards yet to date, so I'm excited to see what's here. We did, I think last month, we looked at the Panini NXT cards, and I was really impressed, other than the fact that many of the cards were damaged, but just with a look and overall feel of them. So we're gonna do this one package by one, and we'll see what we get. So let's just open this up. As you can see here, there are only 4 cards per package, which, you know, I'm not sure how to compare that to. I do not know Panini Prizm cards previously, but that you can tell they're a little bit thicker. So it's, you know, getting 4 cards is probably a big deal. And let's open them up and let's see what's in the first package here. Right from the very first card, I can tell these are very different. Just a different thickness and material to them. Very glossy, and this is the first card is Malcolm Bivens, who is at the time of this publication no longer with WWE, but it's a very cool card. And then you've got some information on the back here about him in NXT 2.0, and this is, I think, when he would have been representing the Diamond Mine, I think. But love the color on here. I love just how the image pops for sure. So these, you can tell these are very different cards, and this is why there are only 4 per package. Next card we've got here is Ricochet, and again, just like the way that they've put sort of a chrome outline around him while he's jumping. There's somebody's arm in the way a little bit, but other than that, it's just a very different action card, and I think this is just very different than your typical trading card. So I'm digging the Panini Prizm card so far. And then the last one in the first package is Becky Lynch, who is fearless, and yeah, I'm not sure if fearless is a set or if it's just to describe Becky Lynch. Either way is fine. I'm finding it very difficult to put these on camera, so I'm going to have to sort of tilt them like so just so you can see. Going to open the next package now. The next package begins with Grayson Waller and another NXT one. And just, I like the action photos, like the action shots here that they use. Just like in sort of midair, doing a leapfrog type move here. Very, very cool. And then, some information about Grayson on the back. Next card is Dana Brooke, and you can see her Titantron in the background, and they've also sort of raised that and made it with this like chrome coating as well. So like, all of these cards so far have just been a home run as far as I'm concerned. Noam Dar, is Noam Dar still in WWE? I'm not sure. He may be in UK. But regardless, it's a good photo of him. It just really, all of these cards just kind of jump off the page at you, just with the outline and the color and everything like that. So I can't say that enough. And then in the last one in this particular package is Casey Catanzaro. I think that I'm pronouncing that right, from NXT, or she was in NXT at the time. I'm not sure if she's still around. The one thing I will say is this card is just slightly bent, but at least something. I haven't found any creased cards yet, so I'm hoping that continues. As I open package number 3, it looks like there are 6 packages per package, which the box, anyways, the math must be right. The next package begins with Rick Boogs, and it looks like he is pressing, it looks to be Dolph Ziggler, over his head. Again, I can't say this enough, just great photos, all of these. And can't wait for Rick Boogs to come back. He's just a very different kind of competitor. Next, we've got Dante Chen, who must be NXT or NXT UK, because I just personally don't know the name, and I don't watch a lot of NXT these days. Yes, NXT 2.0. There you go. And then LA Knight. This is obviously before he became Max Dupree and then reverted back to LA Knight. So again, lots of NXT cards here. And then the next one is prismatic entrances. So you've got Brock Lesnar here in his Farmer Brock outfit, and I'm not sure if he's just on top of a ring. I guess that's what it is. I was wondering if this was the tractor entrance, but that does not seem to be the case here. Very, very cool. We're going to open the next package now. We kick off here with Pete Dunne, and obviously before he became Butch on the main roster. Obviously prefer him as Pete Dunne anyways, but this is just another in a series of badass cards. Then you've got Harland, before he went to AEW as Parker Boudreaux. I believe that's his name there. Yeah, so you got that. Got the first legend I've seen so far in Shawn Michaels back in his heyday. Maybe not in his heyday, but towards the end of his active in-ring run, and that's great. It's from he comes from San Antonio, Texas. It's not a card about San Antonio, Texas, but I'm glad there are at least some legends in here. And then next level, it says Sasha Banks. I mean, it looks like Sasha Banks, except for her face. Does that make sense? It's just a, excuse me, it's just a bit of a different look for her. So it took me a second to say, is that actually Sasha Banks? So somebody else who's not currently with WWE as of the filming of this. We're going to open the next package. We kick things off with JC Jane. Again, I apologize for the reflection here. These cards are so sort of shiny and chromy that it's hard not to get a reflection here. And so another NXT one. Then you've got Umberto. I did not kick the day off thinking I'd open a Umberto Carrillo card, but I'm glad that I did. And he's on SmackDown at this point as one of Los Lotharios. Then you've got Jack Stars. I don't know at all who Jack Stars is. It sounds like a jobber name, but it's obviously not. NXT UK, okay, fine, whatever. And then here we go. This is my highlight so far. WWE Gold, Roman Reigns, the head of the table. He's got the what's it called? The glove he's got on there, and yeah, this is a great one. In our last package here, we start again with Roman Reigns in the spear position. Trying to make sure you can actually see that. And this is a different descriptor than the one that he had on his own, like his gold card there. But very, very cool. Like I said, you know, they just keep nailing this with the chrome like outline of each wrestler. It just really jumps out at you. Then we've got Becky Lynch with Asuka, doing sort of like looks like a bulldog or something like that. Another good action card there. Then you've got R-Truth. Always good to get R-Truth in your collection. And the last one in this package is Commander Aziz. Just trying to get this in focus. So he's doing a choke slam to somebody. Not quite sure who that is, but hey, Commander Aziz. All right, so now we're gonna open the second package here. And no doubles so far. I don't know if I'm jinxing it, but no doubles in that package of 24. As we open the second box here, we start off with, in the first package, Eddie Guerrero doing his frog splash. What's not to love about this card? Amazing, another legend here. And yeah, they portray him as a WWE legend. Love the picture and love that card. Another action shot here. This one of Carmelo Hayes doing some sort of a, looks like a top rope leg drop. And then we've got Shanky, everyone's favorite. This is the first one. The photo is not all that impressive. Not taking anything away from our friend Shanky. It's just sort of him in a black outfit with the chrome is not quite as visible in his outline. I guess it is. I guess it's okay. And then our second card in the Fearless series is John Cena, Never Give Up. This one also isn't, I mean, it's okay. It's just not great. I really like the action shots where things jump out at you. We're back to NXT now with Von Wagner. And yeah, there's a good action shot there. I don't know what movie he's doing. It looks like some sort of a hammerlock body slam type combination, but that's good. And then we've got Cora Jade. Next card is another legend, Booker T. And he's there with, it looks to be Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, I do apologize for all the shine on this. It's hard not to position without a light somewhere in that. And then last in this package is Bayley, and this is one of those gold ones. It looks really good, especially the title belt there just jumps off the card at you. Kicking this off with Tommaso Ciampa, and I'm assuming this is when he's still in NXT. He is. Doing a double clothesline there. That's actually a really cool one. I like that a lot. Next one is of Riddle, before he became Matt Riddle again. And he's with one of the Usos there doing, I don't know if it's a Samoan drop or a fireman's carry or something like that. But he's got him up over his head. Next, we've got another NXT card. This is of Tiffany Stratton. I honestly think there may be more NXT cards in this than there were in the original NXT series that I did last month. And then rounding this out, we've got Jinder Mahal. He's just kind of standing there, although they do have sort of looks like some spotlights there if I position this right. It's okay. It's Jinder. And this one, I should note as well, has a green background. I don't think I've seen any green backgrounds before. Kicking things off in this package, we've got Shayna Baszler putting an armbar on Naomi. Just again, trying to position this so you can see the actual card and not the glare off of it. Then you've got Garage. I don't know who that NXT. Okay, sorry, I'm not as up on all my NXT names, but I should have assumed that's who it was. Then, speaking of which, Josh Briggs, who I do believe is NXT. Let's see, he is. Got the whole NXT roster here. And then another one of these prismatic entrances. Oh man, Seth freaking Rollins. That's a good one. You can see even the lights, like the lighting grid up top is in chrome. So that just, yeah, it's amazing. I'm continually impressed with these cards. Moving on, we've got Kofi Kingston. And I'm not sure who he is. Is it Sami Zayn maybe? It's hard to tell without the long hair, but he's doing a clothesline there. Good card, good action shot. All right, this is what I'm talking about. I love Me the Legends and Andre the Giant. I've obviously seen that picture before many times, but it hits different when you've got the chrome outline on it. So loving that. Then you got Xia Li, and I'm not sure if this is before she hit the main roster or not. Let's see. Yeah, no, she's on SmackDown here. Okay, good stuff. And next, we've got the Next Level, John Cena. I don't know what Next Level is exactly. It's a series, obviously. This one, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Time for the last package. And we kick things off in a big way with Ivar of the Viking Raiders. Not sure he's clotheslining here, but I love this. Just the hair flying. It's a great. Is that might be Dolph Ziggler? May not be. I'm not sure. But regardless, that's a good action photo. Then you've got Robert Roode, one half of the Dirty Dogs. Next is Meiko Satomura of NXT UK, I believe. Yep. It's a good, another sort of frog splash type jump. Good shot there. And then our final card in this series is Sari from NXT 2.0. That's a good one too, is you've got sort of the smoke fire effect, so it looks a little bit, the photo looks a little bit different. So overall here we've got 48 very glossy, very colorful, good photography, great cards. I love these. I don't know if I will get the entire set. I don't tend to do that unless I think it's reasonably attainable. And this feels like I've just sort of scratched the surface. No Uso cards, no Kevin Owens, no Sami Zayn, probably missing a lot of legends, no Triple H, no Bianca Belair, on and on and on. But from what I did get, I think these are very cool. They're also very slippery, so I don't want to drop them all. But yeah, for Card Corner, I'm Canadian Bulldog, and we will see you next time.